Hi everybody, Andrew Ainsworth Golf Academy here. Thanks as always for watching. Just did a review earlier on the new Ping G Iron, which is really good. They're obviously the replacement to this fella, the one below, G30, and we've got the G above it. I'm always interested when manufacturers bring new clubs out just to compare them. You know, we get all the technological advances telling us that it's better, it's longer, it's more forgiving, and I think generally we tend to believe that. Sometimes I'm sceptical, you know, I'm looking at sort of irons and thinking, you know, how much better can they actually make a club than the previous model? So what I've done here is I've done my own little test between G30 and the G Iron. And by no means is this the most scientific test. What I've tried to do is try and get two hits of a similar quality and similar sort of shot pattern with each club and just get a little snapshot. And let's see. Okay, the big thing with the G, I would say, okay, is that it's a better looking club cosmetically than the G30. It's a nicer shape. It's had a little makeover, it's a bit more compact, it just sits a little bit nicer, the top edge doesn't look as chunky, it's a beautiful looking club. So cosmetically, I would pick the G over the G30 every time. What I was interested in was the performance. So, hope you can see these numbers, but if you can't, I'll shout them out. So, what I've got up here is I've got my two shots with the G, both 7 irons, both fitted with the same shafts. So I put this AWT ascending wake technology in the stiff in it, okay. This one, sorry, it says regular on that. That's the shaft I used in both tests there. So you can see it's the AWT and it's got the stiff flex. That was used in both of the tests. I got club speeds pretty similar. In the G, 86.7, G30, 87. So pretty close, really. What I'm looking for are the numbers. Okay, both these shots were fairly similar. 2 yards right, 3 yards left, giving me 0 on average. 5 yards left, 1 yard right with the G30. The numbers were all interested in, I think, the carry distances. I carried the G 167 at a 167 and a 168. With the G30, I carried it 169 and a 166. Okay. Average with the G 167, average with the G30 168. So for me, this Core I technology, giving me faster ball speeds, making me hit it further, didn't make any difference at all. Absolutely none whatsoever. Do I like the club? Yes, I do. Is it that much better than G30? In my humble opinion, no, I don't think it is. In terms of performance, I couldn't choose between these two. I think they're both as forgiving as each other. They hit it a similar distance. I would quite happily use both of those. If I had a choice, I would pick the G because I think it's a better looking club. But, you know, anyone who's got G30 and is thinking of changing them for the G, well, you know, go try them first. I'm not going to say don't do it, but you've got to make your own decision. But it is interesting, isn't it, when you put clubs against each other and you look at the performances. Look at the backspin. 54.32 total spin with the G, 55.30, nothing in it, 100 revs of spin. Launch angles, 17.3 with the G, 16.4, that could come down to a little bit of strike. Very interesting. Height, 45, sorry, descent angle. Peak height 30, peak height 28. So I can't choose them, I really can't. So that's my little independent test between the G and the G30. I'm not knocking the G, I think it's a great club. I think it's very good. I think it's a very nice addition to the G30. It's a better looking club, but for me, performance, there's nothing between the two. You've got to go and make your own decision here, folks. You've got to go and try both of these, get fitted, try some different shafts, see what you think. So, hope you found that interesting. I did. And I'll be back soon with some more honest, independent reviews. Thanks for watching. Lovely to hear your comments.